check it out, Casper!
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in, Casper here, and if you've been watching TF2 content on YouTube for pretty much any amount of time, then you've probably seen a lot of videos like this, and quite a few like this. Now, when you're someone, myself included, who has played the game for literally thousands of hours and up to 9 years of the game's existence, it does become increasingly easy to notice any of the small mistakes which are made, especially if those mistakes are made repeatedly. So, today I want to take this opportunity to focus on the little things, and the big things which rarely get talked about. The good things. The great things. The things which we all know are there, but we just don't normally talk about them. Either because we're mad at Valve for some petty, or sometimes extremely serious reason, or just because for some reason it tends to be easier to get mad at a developer than it is to get pleased with them. Welcome to the amazing Team Fortress 2. So if you've ever explained Team Fortress 2 to a friend, or indeed had somebody explain it to you, then one of the first things that was said was probably, okay, so there's these 9 unique classes. And that alone is pretty damn amazing. There is 9 distinct playable characters in this game with little to no overlap in how it feels to play any of them. But the thing which makes Team Fortress 2 even more amazing is that these 9 classes are not just unique within Team Fortress 2, but they also stand out pretty damn well against any other shooter. If you think about your mainstream shooters like COD, Battlefield, even Counter-Strike, there's no class in Team Fortress 2 which really compares to your generic army man. The closest primary to your standard COD assault rifle is probably the Heavy's minigun, and you can hardly compare anything else about this guy to this guy. Other than maybe the sniper, who is probably the most parallels from other shooters, can you really say there's any other stealth characters as unique but still viable as the spy? Or healer characters which are both useful as a healer and as an offensive player as the medic? Or an engineer class who isn't complete tripe without his turret? TF2 takes 9 classes which you see almost nowhere else, puts them all together, and actually makes them all work. And they all still manage to stand out as unique and enjoyable, despite the countless copycat games which have emerged in the last few years. Another thing shooters love to do these days is escort game modes. Protect the payload, push the payload, protect the robot, etc. Team Fortress 2's payload game mode is actually adapted from Team Fortress Classic VIP game mode, but instead of a cart you have to guide an NPC to the end goal without them getting killed by the enemy team. For Team Fortress 2, the escorted NPC was turned into the payload objective we know and love today, and the concept of the enemy trying to destroy the escort itself was scrapped, with more focus put on reaching the end goal in an allotted amount of time. So whilst Team Fortress Classic may not have invented the concept of an escort mission, it's undeniable that payload is a massive feature of Team Fortress 2, and an extremely well-polished game mode which, on average, seems to be the favourite game mode amongst the majority of Team Fortress players. I would also find it very hard to believe that games such as Overwatch and Paladins, who have both directly cited Team Fortress 2 as an influence, would not have payload type game modes if it wasn't for Team Fortress 2's payload. It's by far my personal favourite thing to play in Team Fortress, and whether Team Fortress 2 or even Team Fortress Classic are the originators of the escort concept, it's undeniable that what we have in TF2 is highly polished, extremely enjoyable example of what escort can be, and it's almost definitely what we have to thank for some great game modes found today in other games. Another thing we should show a massive respect to Team Fortress 2 for is its practically perfect free-to-play model. And I mean, the fact that this game is free in itself is amazing. With over 40 official maps, access to unlock any single weapon in the game at no cost other than the time it takes you to download and install the game. Not only that, but being a premium player gives literally zero competitive advantage whatsoever over a free-to-play player. Valve have created a model where paying can either get you purely cosmetic items or fast-track your way to unlocks, which you can also get via relatively simple achievements or over time, completely free from random drops. Plus, with the introduction of amazing community trading websites like scrap.tf, TF2 Outpost, and in-game community servers, even being a complete noobs means that you can get any weapon you want after a very short amount of time playing the game. And even if you can't get the weapon that you want, there's no weapon tiers, there's no weapon upgrades or purposely overpowered weapons. Every unlock is designed to have a different play style or a utility value to the vanilla version, but not designed to be better. Therefore, having unlocks, be they bought or traded for, or dropped or unlocked, really doesn't play a part when competitive advantage is concerned. Even additional game modes such as MVM, which have premium options, such as Man Up mode, they've also got pretty much exactly the same gameplay experience available. The only difference is you don't get the cosmetic rewards. Even then, you don't unlock something which gives an advantage. Staying with the theme of cosmetics, we need to talk about trading. Now, whether you personally trade or not, you cannot deny that the fact that a trading economy can develop organically based on cosmetic items in a cartoon war-themed shooter is a pretty incredible thing. But on top of that, the economy here is very complex, and the item market in Team Fortress 2 probably compares to, or even exceeds the quality and complexity of economies in some of even the larger MMOs. Being able to craft items or trade them with friends and strangers alike has opened up such a huge world of features, and an opportunity for anyone interested in virtual trading and starting their own virtual profit-making empire. And it's not only virtual profit available. Hats in this game can sell for up to thousands of real-life dollars. Whether that interests you or not is a different topic entirely, but the very fact that such a powerful and robust game within a game exists due to Team Fortress 2 is, of course, the topic of today, amazing. Now, I could go on for hours about the finer details of TF2, like the consistently unique and easily identifiable voice lines and accents.
Don't let the car through, lads! Eat my dust!
And the same goes, of course, for character silhouettes, or the charm and quality of everything you see made in Source Filmmaker, both the official Meet the Team videos, as well as an insane collection of amazing community content, or indeed the hundreds of community maps or game modes that exist, or the official maps and game modes that we haven't even mentioned. There's a reason that you regularly hear about people who've got 4, 5, 6, or even more thousands of hours in this game. There is a hell of a lot to do. But rather than go into any of that, I want to say to you guys, this game is 9 years old. And not only are we still getting bug support, but we're still getting yearly major content updates. Beat Your Match may not have been that popular with veterans of the game, but hell, it added a brand new game mode, new maps, new cosmetics, and even balance improvements. On top of that, we still got a large Halloween update, and it's fairly certain that we're going to see a Christmas update. And these happen every year, and for the past 9 years, everything has been absolutely free. Whether you were personally impressed with any individual update or not, you cannot argue that we've got it pretty damn good here. 9 years of free content updates, still very large ones as well as the regular small ones, of course, is amazing. I would really love it if you guys let me know what your favourite thing is about Team Fortress 2, and why of course you think that the game is amazing, especially if it's something that I haven't already mentioned in this video. Here's a couple of older videos. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and even if you have already subscribed, please just check to make sure that you are still subscribed, because it seems to be pretty widely accepted right now that YouTube is doing something a little bit weird. So thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you in the next Team Fortress video.